We need to respond.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about
go.
Yeah, that was a good start.
Hell yeah.
Playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them.
Okay, I think they're in man.
Self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
On first down, Stafford here. Got a man open. It's Tyler Higbee.
Go, Higbee, go.
The tackler that gives him some room.
Yes.
And he will finally
Let's go.
Taken out of bounds.
Big play. Let's go.
Some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5.
I knew they were in man.
Gallop there.
And as a former defender, I can tell you with certainty, those are the ones that have you losing sleep at night. I would not like to be in that film room on Tuesday going over that one. Just a pretty poor effort defensively, and it leads to a big play.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the initial contact on the next-gen stats. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ran right into him.
As he stopped right around the 13. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
Okay.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Let's keep attacking.
The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter. As they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Back to throw, Stafford. Touchdown, Rams. Tyler Higbee. His 4th touchdown on the year.
Higbee's been our best receiving weapon so far this year.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers.
Look at that throw.
But in this situation, it felt like based on
right in the spot.
He knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
That's how you do it. Oh. Okay, if we can force a punt, go down and score, we'll be sitting pretty. It's going to be tough to stop these guys.
Now Wilson on 1st down.
Get him.
Pressure comes and Wilson's going to go down. Aaron Donald.
Momentum swing much?
Sack number 7 for him on the year.
13.5 sacks in 2020,
Let's go.
which tied for 2nd in the NFL behind T.J. Watt of Pittsburgh. We're getting to that territory where we're starting to take this man for granted. Defensive Player of the Year, 3 out of the last 4 seasons in the NFL.
Puts them in a hole.
2nd and 16. Another try after the 1st down sack. Wilson. Here's Carson with
he caught that?
the backfield.
How did he catch that?
To get out to the 32, brought down there. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. The Seahawks on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he is going to have
well done.
First down.
Nice play, nice play.
By much. He needed 4, he got 4 on 3rd down. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Wilson. Buying time to his left.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson throwing the out route incomplete. That's Ward.
Is that Greg Ward? Who is that?
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chain.
It is Greg Ward. They have Greg Ward in the slot.
The catch was nice, but how about what happened after stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Oh, that ball's out. That ball's out.
It's out, fumble. But I believe a Seahawk was able to get a handle on this, so this will remain Seattle ball.
What the hell happened there?
On that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage.
Oh, he was looking to see if that was good. That was good. Stafford was looking to see if they had gotten the ball.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Throwing is Wilson.
Oh, he slipped.
Throw left side complete. That's Carson.
He slipped in the rain.
3-yard gain, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
It's a little zone blitz.
Catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for offense.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses.
That blitz really messed up his timing there. That was a good one.
Michael Dixon. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted.
Now, what is that? What is that battery? Is that something about fatigue? That ability that I currently have. Away team has infinite stamina. Wow.
Because you get right back out there, you don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now Henderson.
There we go.
Get up here to the 26. Well, you know, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, is so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that 1 or 2 guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know all the coaches that we've dealt with and come in contact with. They'd love to get their hands on those unnamed sources, wouldn't they? But they know that that's not possible. So I think they've got to go in there and make sure that this isn't a distraction. They also know that once the grumbling starts, it becomes a slippery slope and it's hard to stop the fall. But I think you need to sit some guys down and say, hey, look, we're still hoping to be a playoff team this year. We need you guys to be bought in with what we're doing. Come on, let's get on board.
Stafford to Higbee there. Rams 1st down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need
skinny post, Cup. Oh, that was a perfect skinny post for Cup right there.
2 minutes to play in this.
That was perfect.
7-3, our score. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. But now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
But he'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Stafford, that's complete to Higbee.
Higbee is eating
he works it past the 50.
Today.
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. Out of the gun, Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. 2nd down at 5. To the air again, Stafford.
Go, Jones. Go, go, go.
Right side by Jones. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Rams, they are on the move.
Oh, he got that out just in time, too.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Woods.
Calling timeout there.
Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down.
I might have Higbee here.
Now Stafford.
Nope. That was the worst. That was the worst.
Up to the 25. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up third down. Stafford looks to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 8 yards that time. Able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Okay, I'm going to kick the field goal. Hopefully I won't miss it.
Nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
Did they get the ball first to start the game? I can't remember.
So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you
okay, we're playing super clean. I love it.
There to put 3 points on the board.
From the 6.
Let's go.
So we've come to halftime. It's the visiting Rams taking the lead to the break. As we'll send you back over to Orlando.
No turnovers. Balanced. We're playing balanced.
Here's Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back
I'd like to run a little bit more.
First, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up this weekend here in Week 5. The first.
Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter.
Yeah, we're going to run inside again. And we're going to defend. Let's defend the deep pass.
Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
That was a horrible return.
The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think
is Henderson hurt?
A little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives.
Why is Henderson not in the game?
Running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And he almost
let me look at my injury report.
Taken down about a yard shy. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive.
Yeah, Xavier Jones. No injured players. So can I go in my depth chart then? Why is... Okay, why is Xavier Jones...
And also give him a first down.
What? Where's Henderson? Okay, this is not cool. See, he's not there.
Here's Jones. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Is it a formation sub?
Credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace.
I honestly don't. I don't understand.
Sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
I've had more problems with this game with substitutions.
On second down, it's Jones. And he's going to have a Rams first down as he's got this.
And I don't have enough time to
so many teams
like
want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching
sub the formation.
Confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's
What if I put Henderson at 2? What would happen there?
Almost a tendency breaker.
Nope, still not there.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7.
Or is he just subbed out? Like, I don't get what's going on. It was just halftime.
Staying on schedule, staying ahead of the stick.
He shouldn't be tired.
7 yards on first down. That fits the bill.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Stafford. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Bringing it in, Jackson left side. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Formation.
This is a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation.
I'm going to have to go by formation.
You're a veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get over.
I'm going to have to, like,
key situations.
This is so dumb that I have to even do this. Like, I have to waste a timeout because I have to sub my guy.
It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter.
Okay. Should we be good now? Like, I know it seems like not that big of a deal.
They go back to the ground with Jones.
But when you're playing the Seahawks and you have like a 78 or 79 overall running back who's not even that great, but then your backup is a 67 or like a 68, it's a big difference. And the fact that I can't get him in the game.
Play action. Stafford. That'll be caught. It's Cup. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 21.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together.
I think it's just a glitch.
They'll run on first down. It's Jones. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team.
See, there's Darrell Henderson.
Because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Following the pickup.
There he is. What, is he tired? He's like gasping for breath.
They run with Henderson, able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Is he like tired? Is that what it is?
That kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
This red zone is where the Seahawk crowd really makes it tough for an offense to communicate. It's 3rd down. They run once more with Henderson. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Decision made for Sean McVay. They're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. Quick slant here to Woods. Touchdown.
So stressful.
His first touchdown on the year. And the Rams take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because
Whatever. I'm glad I scored the touchdown.
Which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Now he's back out there.
I don't know if it's a fatigue thing. Is there a way I can view Darrell Henderson's fatigue? Because when I brought him in, he was gasping, even though he hadn't played.
Get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Maybe it's something with the fatigue engine. I don't honestly don't know.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. They run again with Carson. And shedding through the tackle. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to
yeah, they need to pick up the urgency. Wait, whoa, whoa.
3rd and 2, now Wilson. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett.
I got to see their play art there.
Seahawks first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down. Now, they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline.
Yeah, they're still running.
Never let him get the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
On 2nd down, it's Carson. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter.
All right, well, this is probably the most complete game we've played all season. We need to keep up this good work.
Blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Okay.
Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks.
Get him, yes.
To begin quarter number 4.
Big stop.
He loses 4, and it
that was an amazing play by Micah Kiser.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
That was amazing pursuit to the football. All right, let's run some clock.
They'll run with Henderson here to begin the drive. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. 48 yards rushing for him now to this point. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. Again, it's Henderson.
Nice blocking. Hell yeah, let's run that again.
Take this up to about the 33-yard line.
Oh, they're in man.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them.
Oh, he almost picked that.
Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. The Rams on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing is Stafford. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Man, I had that too.
Hacker now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. A 40-yard punt, no return, and it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
Okay. Well, Russ is not running. He's not running today, which is surprising. Usually he runs around a lot.
From the shotgun, Wilson.
That was my guy.
Into the hands of Carson.
That was my guy.
The Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A good pickup there, a 22. Throwing again here, Wilson. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Former Ram, Gerald Everett.
You cannot write these
Former
guys
Ram.
just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Chris Carson, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. Now it's Wilson.
Close, close, close.
Out wide. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Here's Wilson to throw.
No, sir. No, sir.
Intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the return just out.
He was down.
15 to the 16.
He was down.
So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way.
Let's get a replay of this.
Getting possession and turning it over to their offense.
Oh, of course we can't see it.
Bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
And now, as with every potential turnover,
Booth review.
Second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards.
I don't think you can see it, but... Okay, we keep the ball.
So that challenge is successful.
That was huge.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
Tempo.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23.
I want to try a pass to get this.
Down that's been set up here, partner, and